Okay. Do you guys party too?
I mean, yeah, we're college
Do you
students.
party? Oh, that's not bad. That's not bad. So, overall, you really enjoy your college experience.
Yeah, I really think I learned a lot about myself through it, and learned a lot about my
Other
field
people.
to get the job that I really wanted to get.
Oh, so after graduation, which year did you graduate?
I graduated last year.
Oh, last year?
2021. Yeah.
Wow,
So I've been working for a year now.
wow, wow. How many interviews did you go to before you get
Before I got,
you get first job?
I don't remember the exact number. I just know.
Is it
was
more
a
than
lot.
one?
Yeah, it was
More than two?
More than 5, I think.
More than five?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So on the fifth one, right? What was going through your mind? Like they didn't tell me I was gonna be doing interview and I wasn't gonna get a call back.
Right. I don't know. Just based on like the counseling we get from the like career counselors, it's basically you just have to keep on going, keep on applying, keep on interviewing. Something will like fall your way at some point, and luckily something did, and it was actually at a company that I wanted to work at the most, so it worked out.
So, what's your major in college?
Civil engineering.
Civil engineer. Wow,
Yeah.
that's big. That's a big deal. Civil. Wow, that's a big deal. That's like they're into structural work.
Yeah, infrastructure, transportation.
Wow. Because I did a little bit of that when I was in Nigeria.
Okay.
Because environmental science, right?
Yeah.
So I think they call it a cost engineer in America.
Coast engineer. Okay.
Yeah. Because Control UK, they call it quantity surveying.
Okay.
Like once the architect, once they finish the drawing, they transfer the drawing to us.
You're right.
So we will now calculate, like we give like an estimate, like the probable cost to finish the project. So once we finish that, we transfer that to the builder. So builder will
Use
work.
those.
So as the builder are building, we will be coming to site from time to time to see if what we have on the drawing is matching.
Is matching what's being built.
And again, we consider the cost. Say, okay, we put $2 million for the phase one, and now we're almost done with phase one. Are we spending accordingly? Or
Or are we over budget? Yeah.
Exactly. So that's what I do, and pretty much.
That's what you do right now?
No, in Nigeria.
Oh, in Nigeria. Okay.
So if it's like more or less like a residential structures, you guys don't get involved in it. But when it comes to like industrial, like heavy construction, that's when I get a chance to meet all those structural engineers. Say we want to do like all these high-rise structures.
Yeah.
We want to do like a very solid foundation, like the raft foundation.
Yeah.
So like say we're in like a water area, we want to do a very strong foundation that we don't want the water to go into the building. So
you would need a geotechnical structural engineer. Yeah.
And they deal with all these beams, columns. You think,
I had to take a couple structural engineering classes for my major. Yeah.
Wow. That's a very, very, I don't know, that's a very strong major, man. Because I know it's going to involve a lot of math, a lot of calculation to see if the foundation will be able to carry the
load.
Yeah. Wow. But are you amazed by all those high-rise
are built and like designs?
In New York?
Yeah, especially after taking these structural engineering classes, seeing how much work and calculations do go into it. It's amazing to think like how these kind of buildings are made.
No. I got a question. So once they do the calculation, right? there's going to be loads that's going to be moved into the structure, right? Do they have like an extra amount of load or
like contingency?
Yeah.
Yes, usually that is designed for. Like you don't design it exactly because you want to be prepared in the event that it's like it doesn't work exactly as designed.
Do they have like a range?
Yeah, there's usually a safety factor.
Okay. But how would they know when people start moving in?
Start moving in?
Yeah. Okay. Say we have like a office building, right?
Mm-hmm.
And we have about, say, 15 stories or floors, like this in US. So I'm moving into my own portion. I have laptops, I have chairs. Mm-hmm. Before I move in, right?
Yeah.
Do the landlord, do they know the quantity of my load that I'm moving, or how?
If I remember correctly, usually you might be given information in terms of like what kind of people or jobs are going to be occupying that building, and then you can use pre-existing data from other like nearby buildings with a similar occupancy use to get a general idea of the kind of load to expect. Yeah.
So technically, if they give me the paper, okay, this is a certain amount of load I can move in. Mm-hmm. So if I go over that load, can there be like any breach of contract?
I don't think breach of contract. I guess it would depend on what type of contract it is. Okay. Like some buildings and some neighborhoods or zones can only have certain types of buildings or occupancy usage. But I wouldn't know how that works in terms of like the actual like legal.
Because I'm amazed by all these high-rise sometimes.
Yeah, they're amazing.
It's just, I'm like,
and there's so many.
Windy.
Mm-hmm.
It's still
you have to design for wind. You have to design for seismic.
Yeah, and in Japan, like I watched one documentary. They said some of the high-rise in Japan, they can move to the side, they can move to the left.
Right.
So just for the they normally experience earthquake and all that. Just for balancing, because if it's too rigid, the wind can easily crack it over. But if it's like
too flexible,
it can move towards the wind, and if the wind is gone, it can still come back.
So you have to strike a balance in terms of that.
And it's nice, talking to you, and I really appreciate the time and the efforts that you put into, having this conversation with me, man.